Alright, hopefully the stream has started. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome. So, yeah, gonna play some Noire. Yeah, had some unfortunate events happen at the end of my last stream, but it's all good. Yeah, so hopefully it'll be all good. I can just play some nice, quiet single player and play some Noire. Here we go, Lipstick Killer. This is a good one.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement.
That should be better.
We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway
Hey, watch
Arms to
and Brett and Mr. Summer, how's it going, guys?
9 guests from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table.
What's going on, guys?
And
How's
the
it
chief
going?
has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Okay, so yeah, well, I think this is going to be my first proper murder mystery. Yeah, it's all good, Brad. I don't know who did it, but it's all good. Alright, here we go. Oh, I'll play some Noire though. It's a pretty good game. I enjoy it a lot, I think.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL.
Yeah, I got DDoS watch.
Glendale.
Waste the makeup.
Yeah, it's all good. Oops.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. We're
Really loud for me.
it's either going to be him or Thad Green.
Oh, whoa, my controls stopped working for a
Where does
second.
that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chunk like
No
you.
worries, mate. Oop,
I
sorry.
didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We're any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds
This
of
sort
guys
of reminds me
running
of
down
Jack the
leads, we got
Ripper.
nothing.
Sort of this
think
mission.
this
I
is
sort of remember it a little bit.
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's going to happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Omega Killers, how's it going, mate? Oops. Excuse me, you're in a crime scene. I'm trying to get in there. Move.
Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Still going. Okay, yeah. Nudity coming up. Okay, so the nudity isn't censored, but this is, yeah, a mature game.
Your beat?
Yes, sir.
But like I said, the homicide's
Kids
mental.
park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
Oh no,
You were first on the scene?
this
Yes.
might get
No
this
one's
might
disturbed
get
the
18 plus rating
No,
put
sir.
on it, I
We
think.
cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the
know.
coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come
Oh
up
no,
with.
but it is a dead body. Read the title. Oh, LA Noire, right? I gotta look this. The blood drag. But LA
Victim's
Noire.
bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Yeah, it is a murder mystery game.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game. Nothing significant. Don't think this is anything.
What the hell was that guy doing? Footprint.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
What's the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Text?
Hey Steve, how's it going,
Your
mate?
guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Oh, what the hell?
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Ain't a lot. There's an address.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
I need to get back to it, Phelps.
Rightio. Hey, Broomy, how's it going, mate? Get to the club. Which more than... yeah, my bot reset ages ago, dude. How was I earlier? Good, mate. Bro, since you have OBS, I can't watch. What do you mean?
The werewolf? For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got...
Hey, typical nerd, what's going on, mate?
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. For some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason. Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
What did you say to me, mate? I hope you enjoy the ride now.
Where do you think the werewolf...
Jesus, Phelps!
Next time, you'll think twice before saying anything about my driving.
The killer is now.
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country.
Not really.
So Phillips, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't.
It's not me crashing. It's because I've been getting DDoS, dude.
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
And the stream quality's been perfect for everyone else. I know, sometimes it freezes, I know, because some people's internet, or sometimes the YouTube servers play out. But yeah, the reason it crashed before, I got DDoSed.
Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night?
Don't you need to change IP? Well, I did, dude.
Blonde hair. About 40 years of age.
Every time it does, my IP changes. And I've already changed it once.
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves...
And when I change the IP, I have to change all my OBS settings.
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away.
Righty,
I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Probably just at the back.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine?
You going to pay for that?
If you just keep on mentioning it and not asking it, I won't.
She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go
there's way smash. I'm not going to talk about that, dude.
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes, at around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you. Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think he bought.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago.
You could tell that he
carried
bought
a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob.
No, I'm good at
He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
I'd rather.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help.
Taxi.
One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her
5
home with
million
enough
vehicles.
cabs to
Oh, no.
remember that.
I got a call back from that Universal Chorus line.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Maybe it's one of.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks for your help.
You could have walked to the door that was already open. Okay. Oh, the car's parked there.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God.
Oh, what? Oh,
I
yeah.
get the point.
Fucked off.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
Any Central Unit, car 16 active with a positive member at 8 and out. The Methodist Church unit can handle code 2 identify.
If you're gonna drive like this, at least use the siren. I'll try the back door. Wait here a second. Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Oh, this will give a backstory.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Alright. This is a big house with so many.
I doubt it.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Not sure this means much.
A regular Amelia Earhart per day. The ring looks distinctive.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband. Jacob could give us something to go on. If one of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster. Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Go check the backyard. Hey Spidey, how's it going, mate? I want to go out the backyard, have a look. Oh, there's a trash can out the front. I'll be checking that. Oh. Hello, neighbor. Oh, trash can. Ah, Rocket League. Another bit. I think I'm missing something. I remember doing this, and I swear I've missed something. I just remember something about shooting something. Here we go.
Size 9's above average for a lady.
I remember there was something about shooting. I remembered it from PS3. Let's go talk to the neighbors.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan.
I don't know about
Jennifer
that, mate.
Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
I guess go to that address that was on the fridge. Jacob Henry's. Her reactions are so fake. Yeah, I know, right?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
See what size shoes he has.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off their basketball wall.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses.
I always said
Aiming
work
for
the
70?
evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
I'm taking a shortcut, I think. Nothing wrong with a shortcut through there.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead. You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry. We're going to have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Alright, we're gonna have to see if he's lying in a minute.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight.
Alcoholism. Alcoholism. Why you got box? Oh, he's just moved here. Okay, I don't want to talk to you yet. We gotta look. Only a small apartment. Check the trash. No.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber. He'll be back in a minute. Sit tight.
The oldest problem there is.
Thanks for the
what to do
offer. Need
about
you
the
to
old
do
lady.
something about my wife. Ooh, okay. Shoes. Size of these. Size 11.
Size 11s.
LAPD, put your hands up. Much to it. Is there a bin outside? Oops. I accidentally pulled the cord out of the controller then. I'm gonna... see what he says.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
I'm in school. Hey man, I think that, well, you know that she went to the bar.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
That lighter had the address in it, and he would have known about that.
We know she went to the Bomber Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her
Oh
home.
yeah, that's right as well. Yeah,
He called
you
me
got
last
called.
night.
Yeah, that's right, because you knew you got called. Yeah.
Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
That's what the neighbor said.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Hey Ozzy, how's it going, mate?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
That's a lie.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, no. The death threat, no.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Ooh. Well, I forget the controls for fighting. I forget the controls!
Just leave it at that.
I'm dead. What is... I don't know what the control... I don't remember what the controls are. This is bullshit. What's the control... I can't remember what the controls are. What the hell? Oh. What? I don't know how to punch it. I forget. I'm dead. I'm gonna fail the case because I don't know how to freaking do it.
You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, Mr. Henry.
How do I punch? There we go. Oh my god. Thanks for the clues. I completely forgot how to play. Far out. I was about to snap then. What the hell?
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
I couldn't remember how to do the combat system.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Hey mate, how's it going, champ?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Right,
Got it. We're coming in.
I'm gonna go interrogate him. It might give me some info about this other person as well.
Delicious and creamy Spencer's root beer is your
Brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation.
Oh.
Slow and steady, come on.
Good driving, I know, man.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complaints.
Hey, Sonny boy, what's going on, man?
Exactly what they're gonna get.
What the hell is that?
Officer detail 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Units to handle code 3. Identify.
The Egg Spot.
Alright, I'm gonna have to...
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment call, Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway.
That's all a good watch, man.
Drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed them up nicely for you.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
That's a lie.
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No. No.
And then you stomped her. You stomped
Hey,
her
guys,
because
how's
she's
it
a
going?
drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on. Try to deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
Oh, yes we can. The alibi. The alibi.
I can. The bar owner, McCall, gave you up. He called your house right at the time that someone was smashing Celine's skull in and got no answer. If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna fry. Get it off your chest. Tell me you killed her.
Oh, yeah, not too bad, Aisha.
Right. I killed her dreams. She was an aviator. Famous in her day, flying around up there like a bird. But she never wanted to come back down. You know, my pop was a sod farmer, dirt poor. I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. It's all you can ask of a man. But Celine, she never wanted to come down from the clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't give her.
Maybe
All I
an
had was
hour and a half,
security.
2 hours. Something like that, watch.
That was never going to be enough.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
X.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it
Oh,
was.
nah, mate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. Yeah, they had a fight. That's true.
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her, all right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? Took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
I think he's telling the truth.
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. In that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob. But I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
Oh, I got all questions right, so... Damn.
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
Oh, hang on. And there's...
Officer needs help, 103 and east.
Hey, Darth, how's it going, mate? Well, it was crazy busy today, man.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter in.
You've got a daughter.
Give me a break. Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Come in here. Oh, hang on. I don't know which... I can't remember what number it was. 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
4th floor.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Pretty much at the moment. What size shoes? Size 8? Size 8.
Gotta get these to Ray.
With
Size
mud.
8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
Got mud on them as well. Oh my day. Here we go. There's a socket ring.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed. Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Okay. What do you got?
We have the
Could have
murder
been
weapon.
planted.
Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey! What gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our witness.
Mendez, stop right there!
I'm pointing the gun at him.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
My hands when I see that. Still here, mate?
Get in and drive.
Hang on.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
Crime, but he's bloody mental.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his... Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Whoa!
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Rip that car far out. Lagging, is it?
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
No drink for me. 19. Oh, perfect. Nice. Jackie Henry is left alone while Mendez waits. Lock up for. Well, that was perfect. That was like 19.
I need something to soothe this pain, to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
The golden butterfly, eh?
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hats are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady.
I think I just remembered something, big clue. I think that all these murders and that, all the people have been getting set up, and someone's actually doing it. I think it could be that doctor guy that we're seeing now and then. I can't quite remember. Why does he always come out that door? Oh.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Ah, it's above there. Bloody hell. Oh no. Shortcut. Not a good shortcut though. Here we go.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that matter?
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Detective, I was first on scene.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
More footprints. They size 8
Stopping
though.
angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money? Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Always look in the bushes. The hell happened there? That was weird. Always check the. Oh, hang on.
Not much help.
Rubbish.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect,
what?
Rusty?
Watch your mouth.
Watch, man, you didn't have to do that,
All I'm
man.
saying
I
is you
appreciate
got
that,
enough to do
dude.
without reopening
Oh,
closed
what? It
cases.
says that
Talking
you're,
to it, Mal.
I appreciate the
Clearly battered,
sponsorship.
on display.
Watch, mate, you're an
Footprints
absolute
would
legend.
indicate that she has been stomped.
That's
Size of the
weird.
footprints
Like,
would
when
seem
you're
to
typing
indicate
in
a
the
small
chat, your face is
shoe.
red, but now it's
Shoe
yellow
boot.
when you did that, dude.
You finished?
No, I'm not.
Alright.
At a glance,
I'm gonna
I
have to
would say
return it back
strangulation
now.
is the cause of death.
Banjo gives you the
Uneven
thumbs up,
chest
mate.
semen.
There you go, champ.
Angry boyfriend.
I
They were
appreciate
married,
the
they'd be at
sponsorship,
home.
man, but you didn't have to
Humpy
do that.
out here in Lover's Lane.
Brian, mate,
Mind if I
how's it
examine
going,
the body?
mate?
Be my guest.
Oh, well. Okay, I gotta. Did he say anything important then? I don't know. Wow, it looks exactly the same. The stomping, everything.
Look at your mark. It's very...
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons.
No
back at
worries,
the lab
dude.
and get back to you.
She looks like she was strangled. Check the hands and that again for any missing jewelry.
What's this mark?
Exactly
Oh,
the same.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
What's up?
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Right, yeah. Where's Hugo Mahler, though? Where's the husband from? We're resonant. Hey, Gavin, what's going on, mate? Alright, we have to go to there. I wonder if I can take a different car from one. Stevie, okay, here, take this one. Take the marked car for once. the? How's it going, Gavin, mate? Alright, let's take a little shortcut. Whoa!
Just go easy, Phelps.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? All around about my third
Watch, do you know how to
divorce,
use
I
my
realized
emojis,
women might
man?
not be pure angels we imagine.
You just do
Ain't you, Phelps?
Don't
shift
make any
double dot
insinuations about my wife.
and then
Hey.
type EJU-BU
Cole,
and it'll
come
come
on.
and they'll come up.
She's the
Yeah,
mother
man.
of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
So I'll show you how you do it. You go. So you hold. I don't know if you have to do like the double dot, then type EJU and it'll come up, and then you can do them like that, for example. But yes. Oh no, not dot dot. You know, like the double dot, like dot dot, like up, bang bang, like that. Hello Felix, how's it going, mate? Yeah, so you know, yeah, the double dot one. Oh. Yeah, you've got it now. You've got it. Although this game ain't really broken. Maybe the driving's a little broken, or I'm broken. I'm the best. But thanks, mate. Excuse me. Oh, sorry.
If
I'll be
we
losing big
survive
money after
It's
this.
going to be a miracle.
Banjo, yeah, man, you got Banjo, mate. Yeah, so yeah, Banjo was named after Banjo-Kazooie because he's the same color and he looks like Banjo the bear. And that's why I use Banjo-Kazooie. What's my favorite game? On PlayStation or all time, Felix, mate? Oh, he has been in some of my vlogs, Gavin, mate. He has been.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
It's your birthday today. What? Whose birthday? It's your birthday today. Oh, happy birthday, mate.
We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
That note, there's a note here.
It'll take a smarter man than
Don't
me to
forget
connect that.
Partner will explain everything when he gets
someone's
back.
birthday.
There's nothing to worry about.
Issues. Oh, empty glass. I don't think that's for.
Seems irrelevant.
Hey Gary, what's going on, mate? Ooh, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind one of those cookies though. I'm on the job though. Oh.
Junk.
Oh, I wonder if that pie is apple pie. Sort of looks like blackberry though. Wait a minute, there's a note on the fridge. What's that? Can't interact with it. Okay. A violin. Being very irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
doesn't appear to be connected.
I think that's the daughter's room. Ah, missing jewelry again?
Elgin wristwatch.
Yeah.
Probably the same one snatched from her body.
What's this? The ring case?
No sign of a wedding ring.
They live in a pretty basic house. Hey, what's through this door? I always check the backyards and garbage bins and that first before I... You never know what you can find. So, I'm at school lunch right now. No worries, mate. I hope you're having a good lunch, mate. My PS4 name's EJU-BU, same as YouTube name. It's right there, man. Alright, let's talk to the daughter. We're gonna have to talk to the daughter, I think. We talk
What
to you?
now?
Everything in this house is evidence. Take a look around.
I've looked. I can't find anything else. What I can think would be evidence. Where's the room? Is there a closet with shoes or something? Ah, shoes. There we go.
Work boots. Size 8s.
Size 8 with mud on them. Okay. I've watched an Anna. What? Okay, maybe I can interact now. Daughter.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
I'm not laughing at the fact that Mum's dead. Just the acting is so funny.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset.
The
Daddy
crowd
came
was
instead.
cringe, yeah, man.
And did
What?
he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Ah, you mongrel.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Look, EJ, it's not coming up. What's not coming up, mate?
Gold wedding band and a matching diamond and a ruby.
It's been alright, Topher, besides my last stream at the end was
Yes.
not good.
The yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for his
If
birthday.
leave a comment on one of my saved streams saying check out my channel, and I'll check it out after the stream, mate.
Kind of a makeup present.
I got a question wrong, but it's all good. I can't get everyone correct.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
That's actually weird. Oh no, I missed completely what she said. I just
They
randomly
weren't
picked
happy,
one.
were they, Michelle?
I got
Did
it
your
right. I
father
just
ever hit your
randomly
mother?
picked one.
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it.
Brooch.
And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller.
It worked for me.
You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like
I
to
remember
ask.
how all this works out now.
Sure, yeah.
Someone's setting up all these people and there's this actual mass murderer killing everyone.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Well, that's a lie.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Alibi.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, the guys...
You got any way of confirming this story of yours?
I knew he was lying. I should have said he was a
You
lie.
come here making all these accusations.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
Proof.
Where's the school?
Belmont High on West 2nd Street. There's a parking lot next door where the parents wait for the kids.
History of
Your wife
violence.
was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
They want me to accuse you.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
After a domestic violence incident. Okay, that one.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me
Oh no,
goddamn
there's certain
crazy.
people, Kai, so far.
Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us
4
is
out
a
of
very
5, that's
bad
not too
idea,
bad.
Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You got to be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of...
nah, mate, no
It probably
Snapchat.
goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello.
Detective!
Nosy neighbors again, eh?
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Oh, he's doing something.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Hey, man. Come on, give up. Put a gun on him? No guns. Might be able to cut him off here. Smart bugger. What? Fine! What the hell is this?
Enough running, Hugo. Hands where we can see them.
You're screwed. I gave moderator to whoever I wanted. That's it. What?
This doesn't look good, Hugo. Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't know what's home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Alright.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Moving on to the high school coming out.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564. Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady. Got it, KGPL.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband.
Always make the husband. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vicks who does the deed.
Okay, they want me to go to the morgue now, right here.
Lex
Who
parsimony.
watches John Sandman? I don't know who
The
it is.
law of parsimony.
Yeah, they did
Occam's
pretty good,
razor.
Gary, mate.
The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. Famous Lex Ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Oh, no. Oh, not accepting firm cuts on PS4 at the moment, mate. Excuse me.
11K to KGPL.
Yeah, I hope things are going
Detective
good, Gary.
288.
But,
Go ahead with the further.
you know, like the house thing and that. I want to go to the mall first and get more info. Whoop. My driving's great.
Breathe. Breathe, damn it.
Okay,
Broadcasting at
apparently.
760 kilohertz. KTI Radio. American Century Broadcasting.
What happens if I ram another cop car?
Cole!
I don't seem to care. No, no worries, go, mate. No, as long as everything's going all good, champ. What's my fave thing to do? What? Probably eat, dude. I love eating food. Like, good food, dude. I don't know. What? But I also love, I love, like, cars, dude. Like, building cars, fixing things. Down in the body.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Nah, it's definitely this one. 100% that one. Definitely this one.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Oh, here we go, shoot.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
What's the telephone? Telephone, please, or...
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay. Gotta go to the school. Yeah, you did, mate. Go to the high school. I don't know why it keeps doing that. So, why does it keep doing that? My OBS is disconnected for some weird reason. I have no idea why. I'm gonna have to do some research on that after.
Calm down.
The stream probably would have went offline just then.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
I don't know why it's been doing that.
Corners.
How so?
No, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint...
Oh, I did see that. That's not me typing it. It's my bot that puts that message in every now and then, like maybe once an hour or something.
Please, Phelps. The siren.
You want me to put the siren on? Righty-o. No worries, Darth, mate. Be safe driving. Hey, Ralph, how's it going? Whoops. Just whatever you do, Darth, don't drive like I do in this game, or would never hear from you again. You'll be locked up for life. Big drift coming up here. Big fail. Yeah, I know, mate. What's been happening, Sam? Perfect. This is beautiful driving. Why are they running? Are they scared of me? Trust me. Oh, this is a perfect. Oh. Oops. We're good. I'll break for that fence. Okay, apparently that fence is made out of God mode. What the hell?
Cola King is the king in refreshment.
Yeah, I knew they were coming out. You check. They look good. But the thing is, do they cost an absolute fortune, like 25,000 per one? Because if so, I won't be able to afford any of them. Thanks, Raf. Inclusive, I keep having a problem. I keep getting this weird thing every now and then. OBS disconnects.
This is the car?
And then it reconnects.
Sir,
I don't know
Detective.
why.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Yeah,
Here's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Child molester. Okay, that's it. He's getting a bullet. Yeah, it just disconnects. It probably needs something wrong with OBS.
Be careful. He looks dangerous.
Stop. Oh, it's quick. Hopefully my partner's going back to get the car. Oh, he's getting tired. I'm not close enough to tackle yet. Bloody hell, this guy's an athlete. Ah, we're gonna cut him off. Awesome.
That's far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
Bam. Knock him out.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Mhm.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Got the
Why
butter.
bother
He had
with
the brooch on
paperwork,
him.
Eli? I'm going to take out my gun, and I'm going to count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
He's gonna get what's coming to him. Oh, here we go.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
At this point, all these, it's just someone setting everyone up, and it's actually a mass murderer that's doing it all. Yeah, you got 1.5 million. Smart betting.
Isn't he the
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks.
Sabotage? Yeah, someone set... I do remember, someone is setting them all up. And I believe it could be that doctor. I'm alive. I think I need... Where am I going now?
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm. Whoa there!
Oops. The state will pay for it, not me. See ya. You're a cop.
You let Muller slide?
Pull it in. Say
For a
someone else
while.
did it. Don't
He
blame
gets a
us.
free pass for now.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools on it.
I never said it wasn't Muller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not in immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
Really want to run that risk?
I don't know who to charge. It's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna have to do well in the interrogation though. I'd rather put the child molested guy behind bars. At least the if the dad can look after his own kid, then. I'm taking Eli down.
Better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
Okay, nah. I want to. Okay, where's the other interview room? Interview.
Are they ready?
Muller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Going for 1.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay, you hunt. Okay, so this guy definitely wants me to put him behind bars.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
I doubt that.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Fine again.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Hey, green coveralls.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding
hey,
rope,
Coco,
Eli?
how's it going, mate?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid, tie hitching braid. Stays tight.
Oh dear.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
I'm charging him anyway, I don't like him.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy, you go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
I think the boss will be happy with it. Yeah, man. I was putting him behind bars no matter what.
Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen.
If I put the other guy behind, I think he
I'll
would have
speak
went
to the
mental
DA
at me.
about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
I think I might do one more case. How do we go? We got all the clues, we got 10 out of 12, that's not too bad. Oh, look at the vehicle damage I caused. Oh, we're getting a flashback again from the war.
We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Belt, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank. I'm in charge here, Medier. Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
Wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
貴島何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the U.S. of A. and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Silk stocking murder. It takes a while. It takes like an hour or so to just do one mission.
Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
It's set up. What I should have done in that last one is question the other guy's wall to get more questions for more experience. Hey Clay, how's it going, mate?
You have the address?
I should have. Yeah, but it's all good now. Too late now.
Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next
Yeah,
one will
not
be
too
opposite
bad, mate.
Central
Been pretty good.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Going good. I'm glad to hear that, mate. I don't think I've seen you stream for a fair while.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Watch, there's gonna be another body with the lipstick and that.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Crothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
If she took a blow to the
Hey,
head
what's
like the
not-
others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Not a huge fan of World War II, I'm guessing then. Follow this blood trail. Up to him.
May as well follow the trail.
Antonia. That's a start.
Alright.
proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains.
Yeah.
No way is this coincidence.
I played it a bit. I got used to it. It wasn't too bad. There's more blood trail though. Still keeps going. Alright.
On it goes.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
The hell?
House keys strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
More blood clues. Yeah, I'm playing Fortnite.
It's got to be a code or a cipher.
253, okay. Blood trail gun. Oh no, look, the blood goes up there.
Where are you taking us?
What up with the music? What do you mean, man? Old school, this is set in the 1940s.
Mrs. A. Maldonado. Could it be Antonia Maldonado? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new MO. I told you.
I have no idea, and
Or it might just be getting
that's
more
a spoiler,
confident.
so enough of that, please.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her. The trail points up.
Yeah, but I forget. It's been so long, dude, that I completely forget most. I forget half of the story. So yeah, I don't want it to. No worries, catch you later, mate. I don't want to get it spoiled because I only remember certain bits. I don't remember all of them.
Significance?
It's been years since I played it.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this. Son of a bitch wants her identified.
I ought to go back and look at the body now. Oh great, it put me back down there, awesome. Saved me the walk. Alright, where's the body? The body's down this way. I think there's still a bit of evidence I haven't checked yet. Have I checked that bag yet, or is that body yet?
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force. Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Yeah, man. Got something in her hand. Ah, the rest of the ticket.
She was only 21 years old. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado.
Library card.
712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Oh, now your face is showing yellow in the chat.
Kiss the blood, BD.
Another day.
The evidence in the Mueller case was
what?
solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is
I
to
know
pin it on
it could
somebody
get
else.
age
I'll bet a
restricted
month's
due to
salary
nudity. I don't know.
copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Okay, I think we're gonna go to this other location now. What? What are you laughing about, watch mate? I'll take this car. The crime scene. Take this crime scene car, something different. Can't take that. Alright, let's go. Controller, don't die on me, please. My mother one's on charge. I said close your eyes, and Gary commented that, but yeah, but I think it means he was lurking, but with the open eyes, I get what you mean. I am going over speed limit, put the siren on. Go!
Not a care in the world.
What? Please some of that door stay up, or... Oh, the siren on it's their fault. Sure, we'll find a shortcut through. No, we won't. I never follow the roads. No pets allowed. Please see house over with vacancies. Rooms 35 cents. Okay.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPenta, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
I don't want to talk to you yet. I want to go look at. I always do it. I never talk to people straight away. I always look for evidence first, because then it helps you with the questioning. Upstairs. See, look here.
Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
Okay, we have an address.
Your husband. Okay. Your husband. So it's saying if the husband doesn't turn up, but break-in.
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Ah, look, there's an iron picket out there. Look.
Phelps.
Hey, Shawnee, how's it going, mate?
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar.
Looks like
Where
it's
was
off the
taken
fence.
from?
Looks like it was taken off a fence. Is there a fence somewhere around here? Like that? I don't know. What in?
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Anything else? Go question woman. Check up the. Alright, let's go talk to the woman. Where is she in the parlor? Where was the parlor? Excuse me.
Mrs. Maldonado
Have a
was
yarn.
found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh no.
I like it as UK, Shawnee.
Can't be.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
I like it as
Yes,
UK,
Detective.
Shawnee.
I'll do my best.
I like it how it is now. Possible
Do you have
suspect.
any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him
Jeez.
divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17.
My vote's worth $1 million.
He was
Shawnee.
cruel to her. Very cruel.
Mine's worth $1 million.
She was a good
But
girl.
my account must be
Maybe
worth a
on the
trill.
religious
It's all
side,
good. It's set in
but a
stone.
good girl.
I even asked Nessie, and Nessie said keep it the same. So you can't go against Nessie.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
I don't know. She might have said something to you. She's looking down. She's 100%.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under
Nosy
her
old
roof.
hag.
Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar.
Whoa! Yeah.
She's been drinking quite a
I
lot
see that.
lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. The Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Evidence of a
You
break.
had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
Well, that is true because I just found a
You're
smashed
being
window.
economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
I'll tell you, mate. I just found a broken window and an iron picket. So there's the broken window, mate.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles.
A raccoon at the milk bottles.
Very
Oh
bad
my
for business
days.
if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Okay, breakdown of marriage.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace.
Hey, Blitz, mate.
She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Well, that's not true because she was wearing the bracelet in the
What
photo.
about a bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Well, in the photo, she was wearing a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a
Some
charm
Rocket
bracelet.
League.
That thing?
How's it going, Blitz,
She
mate?
never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
4 out of 4.
Pay
Let's
a call
go.
to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either
All right.
front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we
Got to
can
go
check
to
out the
the,
old
see the bar, go to the bar now. Oh, the residence. Oh, we'll go to the bar first, I think. We'll go to the bar. We won't go to the residence yet. Might be able to get evidence from the bar. Every game I don't have. Beautiful
A
music.
nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed. God, you're gonna kill us!
You good, settle. This game hard? Not really, man. It's just a lot of thinking.
Is there anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But ain't...
Thanks, Blitz, mate. Eldorado bar. What we can find here.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. But what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Okay. Pretty useful. Okay, missing jewelry, please.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Yeah. You can tell by its facial expression he's lying.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink
How
was
do
for
you
Dutch courage.
do the thing where they get the dupes? Fussbot. I think he's telling the truth.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Yeah, Fussbot,
No
mate.
problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Um,
Could you cover my shift on Wednesday? I have an audition.
can I go to the fruit? Where's this fruit market? Where she was picked up. Fruit market. Talking to her mum? Bus spot, yeah, that's it, mate. Oh, the fruit market's just there. Jeez, that's not far. You could have walked, but I'm lazy.
Hey!
See what we can find here.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Thanks, man. They're closed. Okay, I'll have to come back later then. Alright, so, we go to the house now, I guess.
Here they will pay $6.50 of their wages for board and lodging. They at least are no longer among Europe's...
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every time. Watch it, will you? Hey, come on!
After I finish this mission, I'm going to end it and then play a bit later on after that. Find out what number is in. 304.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
That's 200. We up another stair to 300. I know. That's how you...
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
You wanna go? Come on. Come on.
I got
Come on. I got dodges. I got dodges. I got dodges. Come on. Damn. Come on. Fight me. Oh, come on. Fuck you out, mate. Easy.
Damn.
Smash
Got
him.
some decent shots in there.
He didn't even get a shot on me. He got destroyed.
Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no.
Where were you last
Yeah,
night,
right.
Angel?
Hey, Fusion, what's going on, mate?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We're gonna have to look for some clues in here, I reckon. Any
Should
clues?
get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
We're gonna have to go back to the fruit market later, I think. Ooh, El Dorado bar.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
Ah, blood.
This will take some explaining.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Talk to the neighbours, right? Yeah, let's go talk to the neighbours then. Alright, so let's look at this.
No good. Nobody here.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado
No worries,
fighting with
catch
her
you later,
husband?
mate.
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
I know nothing more about their business.
I'm just gonna knock you. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our level 1008, level 1000 Scottish hacker and Nessie. Oh yeah, dude, I'll try to change it when I can, mate.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Don't seem much. 302. Let's see what they say.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
No worries, catch you later, mate. Hey, Dinnerbone, what's going on, mate? What should I do now? Do I go in this room yet? Yes. Eats in bed, he left the plate on the bed. CW6, what are you on about? Something about this fruit. I think I gotta go back to that fruit market in a minute. What do I do now? Makes a noise when I go near that, but I've looked at the shirt already. Okay, what am I missing? Maybe I gotta go back to the fruit market. fruit market, maybe. I don't know. I talked to... Wait, maybe I go knock on that... Try to wake that other neighbor up again. That hat. Why hasn't he picked his hat up yet? Okay, I'm gonna head over. I think I'm gonna go to the fruit market, I think. Hey, Lethal Penguin, how's it going, mate? Alright, I'm gonna go see if the fruit market's open now. Let's see if I can take this car instead of my own car. Or what?
What's that? That's
Nice,
the
let's take
lemon
this.
wash whistle. That means pots and pans are lemon wash clean. It makes short work of dirt and cooking grime.
Yeah, going alright, mate. Hey, Skull Knight, how's it going?
Sparkling clean. Try it.
He won't get into it. He knows it's not our car, he's smart. What? It is our car, why aren't you getting in?
Lazy old-fashioned
Well, it's actually not our
soap
car, that's
scrubbing
weird.
and elbow grease. Lemon wash cuts grease and takes it right down the drain. And
Lemon
since lemon
wash.
wash removes spots from pots and pans, use it to remove the grease spots that occasionally get on clothes and that moths love to feed upon. Easy, quick lemon wash. Just
Oh,
listen
come
to the
on!
whistle.
Alright, going back to the fruit market. Maybe they're open now. It's still closed?
All-purpose cleaner.
It's still closed. Alright, hopefully the stream has started. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome. So, yeah, gonna play some Noire. Yeah, had some unfortunate events happen at the end of my last stream, but it's all good. Yeah, so hopefully it'll be all good. I can just play some nice, quiet single player and play some Noire. Here we go, Lipstick Killer. This is a good one.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Clyde Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement.
That should be better.
We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway
Hey, watch
Arms to
and
quench the
Brett and
mighty
Mr.
thirst.
Summer, how's it going, guys?
9 guests from 25 years of police
right.
work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table.
What's going on, guys?
And
How's
the
it
chief
going?
has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Okay, so yeah, well, I think this is going to be my first proper murder mystery.
Deliveries.
From where?
Just Pick Fruit Market across the street.
Fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
I want to talk to this guy again.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Honestly,
You want a tip? Refill my coffee.
Can I go back to the... Did he go back to the fruit market? Oh, I want someone to go to a telephone. Hang on. Yeah, man.
Los Angeles, Eugene C. Wendell Incorporated. Broadcasting since 1922. We go now to national news here on KTI.
20,000.
I just have to call something in.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A
Okay.
new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thank you. Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These
Fruit
letters,
market was
Brown and Hanson
much-
believe they are genuine.
No one's at the fruit
From
market.
him.
Now we sent another.
No worries, watch
I
your good
really
mate.
hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just gnawed away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen, every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Downstairs? Where's down?
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
I know been down here before. I haven't been down this part yet. Maybe in here.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous
Yeah,
letters,
Vando's
it's been
going
assembled
good, mate.
from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner.
It hasn't
and
been
glued
really
to an
hot here
envelope.
lately though. It's been, we've had a few storms and that.
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
I've changed my mind. You would not give a square deal. FUBD text. Heap upon the soul by virtue
Heap
of
upon
this
thy
curse.
soul by virtue of this curse.
No
That's
idea.
why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley.
Norman?
It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about
Nearly
the link
3
to the
hours,
Henry?
yeah, man.
He could have got
I
the
don't know
word
how
from
much
the
longer I
tapes.
got to go with
You
this
see,
case.
He's
I think a
fiendishly
bit.
clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Right, go interview him.
Strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown.
It'll probably be close to 3 hours by the time I finish this. It usually takes a fair bit.
Isn't he the cop who won a medal in a solving all the
In interview 2.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe. She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You
The
went after
alibi.
her. I think
Yeah.
you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Well, didn't that lady the alibi about it? Yeah, she said that she chased him.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her,
not really.
and didn't
2K18
come back.
is a very dangerous game. It can be, you can get copyright strike because of that game.
We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford Coupe.
Brown Ford Coupe. Okay.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Nice.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date.
Yeah,
you were gonna
man.
be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
That's true, because she was wearing the necklace.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Bloodstained shirt.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
That is the worst excuse I've ever heard.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
Might be open now. The fruit
One
store
last
might be
question,
open.
Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
We're going to fruit market, I believe. Well, that's where I'm going now. Fruit market. Yep, well, that's the only place I was going to go. Fruit.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it.
No thank
Seriously,
you.
that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman.
Our stream is as long as
We'll
I
get to the
feel like
market,
it.
and the guy behind
About
the
it.
counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Well, I'm having a break after this for a while.
The kings and the queens, they just kept on coming around. Then I got a full and I bet it high, but my bluff didn't work on a certain guy. He just kept on raising and laying the money down. He'd raise me and I'd raise him. I sweated blood, I got a sink or swim. He finally called and then didn't raise the bet. I said, ace is full, pal, how about you? And he said,
They're open now, rightio.
right now, I just gotta...
We've got to keep out for an eye out for a brown Ford as well. A brown Ford in the car park at all.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards.
Talk to this.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Okay.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
What game I can get and play with you? Friday 13th, Fortnite, Devil Data, and soon PUBG. Ha! You want to see me play PUBG? Possibly. I don't know how to stream PC yet, though, unfortunately. Oh, no. What was they talking about? They were talking about the necklace, weren't they? And he said he didn't look. Fine.
Exactly how much fruit
How's
do
it
you
going,
sell
Morgan?
here
How was
after
the
midnight,
noodles?
Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Yo,
The
those
young lady
corn... Yeah, this
arrives
is
around
probably going to
midnight?
make you laugh, but those
something like that.
cornflakes in the
There's a phone
background
in the
have
cab to the
caught
left.
my eye.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Movement's a victim.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Yeah, it was probably a brown Ford.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem?
Shh.
Alright, let's see if we can go through here now.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
That dog in your picture is so cute. That's Yo-Yo. You fell asleep? I thought you may have. I hope you had a good rest. It wasn't very long though, to be honest.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like.
Can I put it down?
Must have seen it during the war.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Oh! Yeah, okay, I get. The clues. Those, the dot pattern note. What was it? It was 253. There we go. Two, 5, 3. Ooh. Alright.
This fruit skull punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Off he runs again. He seems
God damn it, get after him,
seems
Cole.
weird he has to deliver fruit and just take off that quick and deliver fruit.
I'll try to shoot out
Oh,
his
gee.
tires. Wish me luck. We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't
Mental.
know he was our guy.
Don't worry, we've seen my driving, we know that I'll go mental
Don't
as
go
well.
to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught.
Mate, that's how you take the ball down properly. Ah, trust me, I've had plenty of practice with this, mate. We're good.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
I'm better at destroying the city than you are. Oops, I didn't make that time. Alright, he's on now.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Oh, I flipped him, I've rolled him. He's done, I've got him, he's done. He's injured his neck. We've got him, we got him. We got him, I flipped him. Get destroyed. Keep it close to...
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Yeah, I think that's...
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen.
He's getting into the booze.
The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fee in the personal visit myself and remind them that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Thanks, mate. He's taking home a case for himself. Okay, yeah, that was it. Oh, perfect. 17 and 13. Nice. What did we get? We got a 4 stars. That's alright. 5 stars the best. I'm pretty... The only reason I didn't get 5 stars probably because of all my damage I created. But we're going to the gas chamber.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Already played Fortnite today, mate.
Recon always leads. How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show? Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
I meant Rocket League. Well, I'm about to end this stream right now, dude. And, yeah. I'm about to end this stream right now. I'm not actually, I don't want that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now, and I'm gonna take a bit of a break for a bit. And then I'll play some Rocket League, because I just need to take a, yeah. Raid? I don't know, there's only like 3 or 4 of us here, I think. I don't think I'm gonna worry about a raid, to be honest. There's only like 3 or 4 of us. So there's no point in doing a raid. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go yeah, just take a break for a bit because I've done like 5 hours in a row. So yeah, take a break and then I'll play some Rocket League a bit later on. Inclusive should be home from work in a bit. But yeah, all right. Peace out. I'll catch you later. I'll be on Discord if you want to chat to me or anything. And yeah, but no worries. All right. Catch you later. Peace out. See you guys and ladies.